What are we running the intro on?
R.I.P. Nate Robinson, I guess.
Yeah, that's definitely big RIP to Nate Robinson.
Should they let him get up both times? Should they let him get up the first time?
The first time was already a stretch. He was face down on the ring. The ref counted to 9, 9.5, 9 3/4. So I don't know, man. It was an impressive performance by Jake Paul, but one of the weirder series of events in a boxing match I've ever seen.
Definitely.
The ref pretty much helped him up twice.
I mean, the night was just a strange night in fighting just in general.
Yeah, I agree. We had I'm surprised Nate Robinson looked so unprepared.
I'm surprised at how unprepared he was.
Like
It looked like he didn't prepare at all.
Yeah, it was
Like, at
really
all.
weird. Like he didn't even have proper form in his punches. Like not even the
Dude,
basic.
he was like lady. Yeah, it was like he was
Running
like
and-
hood.
yeah,
Shit.
Like he was just the exact punch. I think I noticed it 30 seconds into the fight. I was like, Jake Paul is lining up that overhand right
For sure.
and that's like about a minute later he gets cracked in.
Somebody's like, he might catch him. I'm like, no, he's just timing it out just to see.
It's crazy.
But dude, all right, guys, how you guys doing today? We kind of just want to start with that, I guess, just because that's the hottest topic that we've seen recently. But we're smoking on some of this legally lifted. We got cart right here. I don't think this is the cart that we're going to release, actually. This is kind of one of our personal ones. But we got some stuff coming out for you guys, some Delta 8 shit. And really what I was going to say is, dude, on the back end of Delta 8 smoking and edibles, I get so tired.
Yeah, I do too. But I think the back end on edibles is longer than the smoking. Because for example, I ate an edible, let me see, roughly 9 hours ago. And I still feel fine. Like I'm not tired. I'm a little, besides the overwhelming cotton mouth that's uppercutted me as of late, I've just been chilling on the Delta 8 and no tiredness. But I think it's because I've been also supplementing throughout the day. Like I had.
Yeah, you haven't come down.
Yeah, exactly. I've just been legally lifted all day.
I'm saying when I eat one in the morning, sometimes like before work or at the beginning of work, lunchtime work, I am exhausted. I have to eat another one just to like keep myself up.
Yeah, no, the Delta 8 come down definitely is sleepy.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Like even when you smoke the carts, the come down is definitely sleepy. But I've noticed that with the any concentrates, it seems like even Delta 9 concentrates some make me sleepier on the come down because I think that the takeoff is higher. You know, like you get lifted quicker.
That makes
so
sense.
the come down is more drastic, I guess.
That makes sense.
Because I always get the sleepies. Like I've had edibles of Delta 9 that just KO me.
I have before, but I'm saying if I smoke or eat any Delta 8, I'm usually going to sleep. Like if I come down after, because I've been also putting that Delta 8, some of the dabs we get in my J's, and the effects are like crazy.
Yeah,
in terms of like afterwards, like when I'm coming down, I get exhausted quick.
Yeah, it seems that I haven't really found a pure sativa Delta 8 that's going to take you to where a Delta 9 sativa will take you. You know, I found some that'll lift you up a little bit.
And they shouldn't. I don't really want to be brought to a Delta 9 sativa.
Yeah, no way.
But I guess, I don't know what I'm saying exactly, because I do like the relaxation, but I swear when I smoke like a J of like some regular Delta 9 flower or whatever, the come down, I'm not just exhausted all the time though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just chilling.
Yeah, for sure.
The Delta 9, I really feel it. And maybe I'm not eating well or mixing it some nights with alcohol or something like that. That stuff will definitely affect it as well. Yeah. But so maybe that's my problem. I've been drinking with it or something.
No, the Delta 8, is definitely a sleepier, I guess, cannabinoid. I guess it's a sleepier form of THC, which I prefer because I'm so high strung when I smoke sativas. I just trip myself out, get trapped in my own head, and all that typical sativa shit.
How much edibles or how many milligrams of edibles have you had today?
Today, let me see. So I had 225.
You had one of those tablets too, huh?
3 of them.
What? They're 10.
They're 10, yeah.
But still.
So I've had total, that's 30, and then 50, so like 80.
80 milligrams? That's not horrible.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
It's just how many things you had to take to get to that.
Yeah, it was
5 different things.
2 edibles. No, it's 2 edibles and 3 caps. So
yeah.
Yeah, but it was in 2 sessions. Like I had 2 edibles in the morning, and then I had the 3 caps when I got here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ate one of the pineapple ones, but I don't remember it because my mouth doesn't have the overwhelming taste of oil in it still.
Yeah, you definitely like edibles more than I do.
Yeah.
I can enjoy an edible occasionally, and I've been having them more often, obviously, because we've been having to test them out on shout out CBD Hemp Library. Please go to subscribe to that. If somehow you found this before that, you can kind of see the sign up there. Subscribe to CBD Hemp Library. But yeah, we test out so many products on there that obviously I've had so many Delta 8 at this point, edibles, but still, I'm a smoker. And I'm excited to get some type of legal flower that's like good. We haven't had too much Delta 8 flower yet.
Yeah, I agree. Very, very. I think once.
Have we had any?
Once. I mean, in pre-rolls.
We have it in pre-rolls, and then we've had the Moon Rocks, which is kind of similar to what Delta 8 flower would be. But I just hope it's not that messy and sticky all the time. I hope there's a way that the flower can still stay hard, and because it must not be very good yet if it's not everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was a good product, then it would be all over every shelf.
I think it's easier to expert in the pre-roll style of smoking it because most all Delta 8 is from concentrate.
Right.
So it's hard. Like even when you got the flower form, you got to spray
it. Might look weird.
And it might get sticky, in the grinder. Like
people be like, what the hell is that chocolate in there or something?
Yeah, exactly. So I think they're still figuring it out. It's even with the Moon Rocks. The Moon Rocks are tough to grind up and get the like the best feel for it and shit. So.
And for it to still be strong to where you don't feel like you're like jipping people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You want to make sure that people get legally lifted.
Exactly. Or what's the point?
Exactly. I mean, I'm excited for it. I can't believe it's already going to be by the end of this week.
Or our legally lifted brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, you check out our products by the end of this week. We're getting the website up still. I'm still working on getting the website done, but we'll have some products for you. We're actually dropping some CBD Hemp Library merch here, hopefully by tomorrow or the next day, and we can get that out to you guys too. Are you coming down now? Is after this 9-hour ride or what?
I might be. No, but the capsules probably are just coming in now, like settling in.
Right.
I think I took them like an hour and a half ago, probably more, but who's counting?
You know what we learned today, guys? How fucking hard it is to find a printer. Or if you need a specific type of printer, that's a tough search. There's always searches like that, though. I remember when I was looking for, you've done it too, computer screens.
Yeah.
All the different types of computer screens, dude.
Yeah, and the different varieties and shit.
Yeah.
You essentially have to become a 12-hour expert in a topic in order to make the best decision.
Like, we know a decent about printers. I know a decent amount about printers now, a lot more than I knew 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing when I went on computer screens. The screen was a little more, I guess,
streamlined.
No, it was a little more specific. Like, I actually had to learn things that were needed because it was for gaming.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a certain type of screen, a certain type of millisecond that needs to be in the reaction time so it doesn't throw off your gaming.
Yeah. In case y'all didn't know, Sergio's an expert gamer games. Like, he streams. Check out his Twitch stream.
So, yeah, the pixel density and all sorts of weird shit that was in the screens that I had to learn. It's the same thing with the printer. Like, I never even knew the difference between a laser or a inkjet, and
I've never thought of the difference.
Yeah, like I had never considered it at all because I've never been in the market for a printer. The only printer I've ever owned was given to me for free when I bought my laptop.
Oh, for real? What happened to that one?
It just sucked.
I guess your laptop's it's been a while.
It was a laptop before the MacBook.
Oh, so shit. So that printer would have been useless. That would have been over a decade ago.
It would run out of ink after like 5 pages of schoolwork type shit. Like, just horrible. Yeah. Get jammed all the time. It was free. It was an HP printer. That's all I remember. It was just like you feed it in through the top, comes out, and that's it. No scanner, nothing.
Hopefully this printer we got works to how we need it to work.
No, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good for sure. I just can't believe it's all happening so quick, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Even though it hasn't been quick at all. It's been like the longest build-up yet.
It hasn't been, but in terms of the product side of things, it hasn't been the longest build-up. CBD Hemp Library, of course, has been around, I mean, a little bit over a year now, but in terms of the product side of things, we really just, from idea to it being done, will be 6 to 7 weeks. From idea of that we were going to have our own Delta 8 products to them coming in is like 6 to 7 weeks.
That is very rapid.
But I'm definitely excited for it to happen. If there's any type of Delta 8 products that you're really fiending for, please comment below because we're trying to figure out what products that we want to carry. And also, if you guys are looking to buy carts, we're gonna have very high quality carts, and we'll put out videos showing you guys how they're made and things like that. But if you guys are interested in those type of things, honestly, comment below or DM us if you're looking to pre-order, and we can talk about pre-ordering them as well, because we kind of want to know what the reaction is going to be. And obviously, this channel isn't the best place to know that, because it's maybe 5 subscribers and 3 of them are me.
The other 2 are me.
But at the same time, let us know if you're listening to this maybe a few weeks when we have a few more subscribers.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else on the radar for the day?
Dude, podcasting is tough. It's coming up with topics to talk about for as long as we need to. It's so much easier when you have guests.
No, and also, I mean, I've done I guess you could say I've done the research.
Right.
And it's because it's scheduled. Mm-hmm. Like, they know, okay, we're going to start off the show with this topic.
Yeah.
You guys will give whatever timeline. There's probably no time limit on it.
Right.
And then when that starts losing its gear, right, talk about this topic and talk about that topic. Like, that's really the formula. That's the golden key, because it's also, you notice everybody talks about the same type of shit.
Right.
Like, there's the diet advice,
Yeah.
the financial advice, the general life advice.
Yeah.
They touch on politics if they're comedians. You know, they'll touch on it in a funny way.
You guys, if it's something that you didn't realize was as big as it was in music, BTS.
Yes.
We
BTS.
just recently got on this type of like BTS train, if you will, and rabbit hole, if you will, to where they have a crazy amount of music, and Korean rap is huge right now. Or it has been here in the last like probably 5 to 10 years. I think it is like it's kind of started to become big.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I've heard of it. It's been on my radar for about 5 years
That
now.
it existed.
Yeah, like that I knew it was a thing that
Yeah.
people, there was like a subculture within the U.S. that only listened to K-pop. Like, that was like when I started college, I started hearing about that shit.
Ah, I got you. That makes sense. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in hearing something new, kind of cool, something different, put some closed captions on and go check out some Korean rap. And honestly, it's completely random, but the only person I can really suggest in terms of an artist is August D.
Yeah.
Bro be chopping in that hoe, bro.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's got flow.
I hope when I get older and this expands, dude, and somebody tries to hoe us, people defend us like Netflix defended Dave Chappelle, dude.
Hell
They
yeah.
did not have to take that shit down. They could
Not
make
at all.
so much money off of Dave Chappelle's show, but he asked him to take it down, and it was taken down, the next day?
Yeah, that's definitely a very respectable move by Netflix, because they could have just been like, "No, fuck you, man. We already got you locked in for the next 5 years."
You don't even own this shit.
Yeah, but I think Dave Chappelle may be one of the only celebrities you can't get away with that, because he's pulled some, all right, well then fuck you, shit
Yeah.
before.
Right.
So he's set the
You already
precedent.
know he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like, if
Yeah.
you don't listen to what I have, you're no longer going to get any more comedy specials that are also extremely profitable for Netflix.
For sure. And not only that, he's going to go in his next special on Hulu and talk complete shit on Netflix
Yeah,
for 20 minutes.
yeah, exactly. Because I mean, it's how he's built that power for himself, I guess you could say, because of the risks.
Yeah.
He was like willing to say no to 50 mil. I think Netflix now has him at like 100. But if they were to start hoeing him, I'm sure he would just be like, well, fuck you too, Netflix.
And when you're the best at what you do, you carry that type of weight.
yeah,
Like when you're the very best at what you do, you determine how much you're worth.
yeah, definitely. And
so-
it's very strategically smart too, because not only is he hilarious, but he could have just accepted the 50 mil for the money, but he has like a moral
High ground.
base or a moral base that he's
Yeah.
not going to let anybody impede upon.
Right.
And he's like, you're going to not let me be as creative as I want. It's not what I expected. So fuck it.
Right.
Some people would just let the money blind them and be like, well, I'll compromise my morals for 50 mil, know?
Yeah.
He was like, no, fuck it.
But I think that's kind of that's for sure what makes him who he is.
Yeah, for sure.
Is him being able to say, yeah, I know I could get a lot more money in another situation or whatever. Or even, I know this joke could get me canceled, but fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Like, I
needs
don't
to
care.
be said. And the thing that he said that's resonated most to me ever is, I don't know, after his awards, he did kind of like a short stand-up special in like a nightclub like close by or whatever, and he was talking to like the stand-up comedians, and he was like, it's y'all's duty to speak reckless. Because he was like, if y'all don't speak reckless, there'll be no more people out here speaking reckless. And then we're not going to, he's like, my kids will never know what reckless speech sounds like. Like, we have to keep that going. And honestly, as a content creator, as myself, I kind of took that personally. I'm not a stand-up comedian, obviously, but at the same time, I understand and know that there's some things that need to be said or some things that need to be challenged that may not be PC as much as they should be, or as much as some people would like them to be, I guess.
No, I mean, I completely agree. I'm firmly 2 feet in on the everybody should be allowed to say whatever the hell they want side of the debate, I guess you can say.
As long as you're not hurting somebody else, you should be able to say.
Or inciting violence
but I
upon
guess
that person.
That's subjective.
Yeah.
Who you're hurting and who you're not hurting, and if feelings count.
Yeah, if feelings count, then that changes the entire thing.
Right. If feelings count, then you damn near can't say anything.
Exactly, because feelings are subjective. I can say any word you say hurts my feelings.
Anything.
And if there's no line there, at least with physicality, there's a line. It's like,
yeah, for sure.
You can't tell somebody to go punch somebody, and then they do it. You know, so it's like,
dude, we should do a reaction to this, bro. 4 hours, 64K.
It's just an audio.
Still. Either that, or I kind of want to do a reaction. I kind of want to do a reaction to some of that Wayne, bro, because I actually enjoyed it. And YBN Corday just came out the video, and he gets millions of views.
Yeah, so
I didn't even realize he got
the parables or whatever. It's a dope track,
dude. I like YBN Corday.
Yeah,
I'd like to do a reaction to a artist that I really like too.
Do you want to do that right now?
We can do it right now if you want.
Yeah, let's do it,
guys. This is a short one. We smoked a little Delta 8, smoked a little other stuff. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Hell yeah, we're gonna keep grinding these out until on our 1,000,000th episode, we got 10 million subs, and you guys will watch episode 3 and be like, shit, they've come a long way.
Hell yeah, I was showing off my Richard Midley.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's been another one.
Indeed it has.
Peace.